and I'm the Canadian Biz Geek. Today we're going to talk about lying. Now, I'm not talking about how to lie. I'm talking about why people lie. Why, when you're at work and you ask a staff member, you ask an employee, or ask somebody else something, and they're not truthful with their reply. Now, there's a lot of reasons why people lie. I wish there was a better way of finding out. Like the guy behind me here, I wish that their pants would maybe spontaneously combust, and then you would know that they're lying. You know, pants on fire. But it's not that simple. But when you experience that, when somebody has lied to you, you feel betrayed. You feel a little bit taken aback. But you also have to ask yourself, why? And that's what I'm going to talk about today. So this video is going to be about why people lie and what you can do as a manager, as a leader, to make sure that that's not really something that you worry about. So obviously, one of the most important things right out of the bat is when you're onboarding these people, really do your research, really find out whether or not what they're telling you that they're able to do, and make sure that their job history and all that is accurate, and make sure that what they're saying they can do is something that they can do. Partly I say that because you might bring somebody in because they got a great energy in that, but ultimately if they can't do the job, they might be inclined to kind of trump up their ability as to what they're able to do, and that might result in more untruthfulness. But another bigger reason that I've encountered in my career has been a lack of approachability on the part of the management. So a few years back, I was working for a charity, and this charity had a manager that was very hot-headed, very blow off the top. So even though I wanted to tell this individual exactly what had happened, we were always very reluctant to go up and tell him bad news. The best analogy I have in current pop culture right now is the scene in the first Star Wars reboot, The Force Awakens, where Kylo Ren is approached by an officer who then proceeds to tell him about how the search is going for the robot. And you can't help but feel bad for that guy trying to tell Kylo this information. Then he goes, well, there's something else. And Kylo reaches out and pulls him with the Force, and he says there's a girl, and what girl, and that sort of stuff. And he proceeds to slash up the room and throw a big temper tantrum. If you're that kind of boss that freaks out and gets mad and makes people feel stupid and that sort of stuff because they've come to you with the truth, in a lot of respects, that is what can create the lack of truthfulness in your business. You need to be approachable. You need to know that when your staff comes to you with the worst news, hey, just to let you know, we got broken into. Hey, just to let you know, somebody's stolen something or whatever. You need to be, as a leader, approachable. You need them to feel safe and secure, and you being cool-headed when you're told bad things. When that's the case, when the staff feels like they can come to you even with bad news, and you respond to it in a thoughtful and insightful and more solutions-based kind of way, then they're going to be more ready and more willing to come to you with the truth. Lying, oftentimes, it's like the old adage when you're married, and better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. It's usually avoiding a conflict. It's avoiding something bad for one of the parties. And it's rarely, obviously, as anybody knows, I'm not advocating lying, but it's very rarely successful, and it's very rarely long-term a good strategy. Somebody might come to you and they might not want to tell you the bad news, but if you find out that they've been untruthful, that hurts the relationship. But it also is important, as all leaders, to find out why that individual felt the need to not be truthful. Think about that. It's always an opportunity to make ourselves better, and it's always a good thing to look at ourselves and go, am I approachable, and do I have an issue with people being untruthful with me? And if that's the case, it's not about assigning blame. It's not about making people feel bad. It's about finding why. And if you can figure out why and make your business a success as a result of that, it's worth it. Hopefully you don't have issues with people spontaneously combusting in your stores. That would be nice in a certain way, because at least you'd root out the people that are being truthful. But there's an easier way, and that's being approachable. I'm the Canadian Biz Geek. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more pearls of wisdom. And have a great day.